and gentlemen. Welcome to the 7-Figure Fashion Business Podcast,
where we talk about the fashion industry and how to get your fashion business to 7 figures.
From manufacturing strategies, cut and sew designers, to fashion hot topics and the latest fashion trends, I'm your host, Monica Monique.
And I'm your host, XYZeee. And let's jump into today's episode.
Hello. Don't forget we're recording, Z. You gotta look at the people.
I look a little crazy, but
You always
show must go on.
You have to learn how to start the episode with positivity, Z.
This is positivity.
Saying that you look crazy is positive?
I said the show must go on.
Yeah, that's reaffirming after you said something negative. Start the show positive.
Good morning, guys, and
We look amazing, guys.
we look amazing, and I am ready to work and have the show go on.
See, you still saying it go on.
What?
Why would it go on? Is that's implying that something negative happened, then it has to go on.
Okay. Is this fur? Is this animal?
Girl. Girl. I've never worn a fur, but I wonder if, because let's think about it, we eat meat, right?
Right.
Is the same
Yeah, that's how I think.
is the same leather that is from the cow that is being used for the steak or beef burger, is that cow's fur for our bag? Or this couch that we're sitting on?
Yeah.
You know, like, are we just using every part of the animal? Because we already killed it for our burgers.
Yeah.
Or are they killing animals just for the fur and then wasting the rest?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that process is, but I'm not going to look that up because that would be crazy to see.
I'm pretty sure they're not wasting it.
You
Pretty
think?
sure they're getting their money's worth.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll definitely have to look that up. Like, when they kill the cow for our food, are they saving that same fur for our leather goods? Because what if they have to chop it up a certain way?
Okay, let's stop. Let's stop. I think people look at it like, okay, like we can survive if we have to kill animals to survive.
How close is it?
If we have to kill animals to survive and eat, then it'll be overlooked. But fashion is where people draw the line.
Fashion is where people draw the line?
Draw the line.
Like, they get mad at people killing animals for fashion, but for their burger, they don't get mad? Right. Like, people...
With killing animals.
So they get mad... They don't get mad when you kill the cow for their burger, but they do get mad if they kill the cow for our purse.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if it's just the same cow. We're just being resourceful.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, I have no authentic leather or fur clothing. I'm just saying this to be, to talk about the discussion.
In 2024, faux leather, faux cow, it's actually cool.
It's cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. They also call it vegan leather now, too.
Okay.
Because vegan is a trending word.
Yeah, that's
so,
right.
so they call it vegan leather. Yeah. But speaking of that, I know you got into some movies this past week.
Yes, that's what sparked this topic. I watched 101 Dalmatian. I remember it from my childhood. Like, I remember the name from my childhood. And when I watched the movie, it was so good. And I forgot about how good movies were back then, but that was good. And then I watched Cruella after that.
Okay.
101 Dalmatian is about a fashion designer named Cruella that wants to make this jacket or this coat out of Dalmatian skin.
Right.
And she needs 101 Dalmatians to make one jacket.
Right.
She's a really good fashion designer, really talented, really artistic, and her assistant winds up having a Dalmatian, and then she meets this other Dalmatian in the park.
Okay.
And the assistant meets this guy in the park, and he happens to have a Dalmatian. So they fall in love, and then their dogs fall in love.
Okay.
And then their dogs have kids.
And this is in the 1996 version?
Yeah, 1996.
Okay.
Their dogs have puppies, and they have 15 puppies. And she already stole puppies, but she needs the 15 more to complete her jacket.
Okay.
So they come in and rob the house of the Dalmatians. And then from there, they were just on a search for Cruella and the dogs. And they stopped her before she killed them. But it was really a good movie, and they picked really good actors.
Yeah. I have to go back and watch that 1996 version, because that's the version I remember watching as a kid.
The film, not the cartoon. Because it's a book. It's a book.
I think. When did the cartoon come out? Did you see it or no?
No, I didn't see it.
I think both, but I think the one you're talking about, the 1996 version, is the one that I saw. And then everybody told me I would love the Cruella movie that came out a couple years ago, and I just never got the chance to really watch it.
I watched it. It was good.
It was good. First of all, before we get into that, I just would like to say that I wish Disney in general would stop having such a morbid view in these childhood movies. In 1996, why would I watch a movie about a woman who's trying to kill all these puppies for a coat?
That's
crazy.
That was a bit much. Maybe they need the evil villain and the child. Somebody got to be the evil villain.
But killing puppies, why was that
right? They didn't.
But every Disney movie I have a problem with. Lion King, I'm still upset. Mulan, the men popping out the snow scared me half to death. Pocahontas, what happened? What's going on here? Why are they at war? Why are they fighting in the forest? Like, I feel like it's just traumatic. Every Disney movie for me was traumatic. But let's get to Cruella, the one that came out a couple years ago.
Cruella, the one that came out a couple years ago, was really good too. At first, when I'm watching it, I didn't really understand it. Her mom dies in the beginning of the movie, and that's when I got turned off. I was like, well, do I want to watch this? Because I thought this was a Disney
killing people
movie.
That's their favorite thing to do. Kill.
But it explains why Cruella grew up to be evil, I guess. And Cruella is very talented, but should I spoil the movie?
If y'all haven't seen it by now, I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think I should spoil it.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Because it came out years ago.
It came out like 2 years ago. It came out a year ago.
Okay, but usually you don't spoil a movie that you saw that came out last week or 2 weeks ago. Not 2 years ago.
No, we want to promote everybody to go watch 101 Dalmatians and everybody to go watch Cruella.
Okay.
Because this is our fashion books, fashion movies.
Yes, our fashion movie series. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I'll watch it this week too. But can we just talk about who killed the mother?
The Dalmatians killed the mother.
The Dalmatians.
It was 3 Dalmatians. And they're actually, in 101 Dalmatians, the Dalmatians was lovely. They weren't evil. They were, friendly. But in the movie Cruella, they were, sick dogs.
Yeah.
You sick your dogs on them and they attack you. And so, her mother was killed by Dalmatians.
Right.
And I think that's all y'all need to know.
They almost made the Dalmatians like pit bulls. Or they made them seem like angry, aggressive dogs.
Yeah.
And I don't know Dalmatians in real life. Maybe Dalmatians are like that. I don't know. But To me, no, now don't get offended, you guys. But to me, if I was a child and saw Dalmatians kill my mom, I might have a problem with them too. As an adult, if you see a whole bunch of Dalmatian dogs run up on your mom and then kill her,
yeah,
it's a wrap. 101 gotta go.
Yeah,
at the least.
Yeah.
But we do not support killing animals in real life. However, clearly Disney supports a lot of that.
That movie kind of traumatized me. But funny because when I went out yesterday's Melissa's birthday, and her friends was there, and one of her friends was talking about watching Cruella.
Oh, really?
So I guess the kids are watching it.
Yeah, it is a Disney movie.
She's like, I can't wait to get home and watch Cruella again.
Really?
Like, I love that
from
movie.
You talking about it, or just out of
randomly? Nowhere? She was in the backseat, and I was like, wow. "What? I just got finished watching it." She's like, "Yeah, I love that movie."
Wow, kids are crazy.
Yeah,
kids are demented. Because why is that your favorite movie?
Why you want to go home and watch it?
But my niece's favorite movie is Coraline. And I just feel like that is the most scary movie to me.
Oh my god! I have to.
I just think
SpongeBob big.
Yeah, like
SpongeBob was a little.
But still, SpongeBob was a happy person.
Yeah.
Like, not weird going into dungeons at night putting buttons on their faces. And Coraline is a little twisted. But let's talk about the fashion in the movie. What was the fashion like in the Cruella movie?
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was even in the 101 Dalmatian movie, I was surprised that the fashion was so good back then.
Really?
I don't think the fashion is like that anymore. In the 101 Dalmatian, like they was going through her sketchbook, and it was well put together.
Yeah.
And then in Cruella, it was brilliant too.
Yeah.
The fashion designer that she worked for was a brilliant fashion designer, but she was having some type of designer's block. And then Cruella came in, and she was just taking over. Like, she was designing brilliant.
Oh, she was designing for the other girls' collection.
Yes. Okay. And she was taking it and saying it was her.
Okay.
And then once she found out how evil the designer was, the designer was evil, yes. But once she found out that the designer had correlation to her mom, she was like, oh no. And the designer had 3 Dalmatians. Yeah. So she was like, oh no. So she was secretly working inside as a whole different designer, but on the outside, like, she was the designer's enemy. Okay. Right. They was going back and forth with designs. It was like a designer war. And then at the end, she wound up killing her dogs, killing her Dalmatians, and making a dress out of it as a diss to her.
Remember how you said you was not going to remove?
I didn't really ruin it. Because it's a bigger plot twist.
Right.
It's a bigger plot twist.
There's a bigger plot twist in here.
So go watch it. That was good. Disney, that was good, but I don't like the killing.
Yeah, that's killing.
I think that need to be on like Amazon Prime or Netflix.
Say that one more time?
I think it need to be on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something.
It might. Well, it's on Disney Plus. It's on because Disney it's their film.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the film don't need to be on Disney.
Oh, because it's too much going on.
Yeah, they said like stuff like psychopaths, like mental illness, bipolar. I don't think kids.
That's why I said these kids are demented because this be their favorite movies and stuff. I think though they try and turn our kids into little psychos. Yeah, and it's working. But with that in mind, I had actually looked up.
Definitely working because at my little sister's birthday party, and what these kids was talking about, I said, "Oh, we gotta pay attention more to our kids, our teenagers."
Oh, really?
They're being taught the wrong things.
Oh, yeah, because the parents aren't teaching them. Parents are busy trying to get their mental health and stuff in check, so they're letting the iPad and everything else control. And of course, I'm not a parent. We're not parents, so we can't fault them for being busy and having their own mental issues. But it's also like what's going on TikTok. How you never know what they're watching. And you know what I think for sure people can do. You know how let's say look at a lot of dresses on your Instagram or TikTok, so your algorithm sends you more of the same. Why don't y'all look at your kids' TikTok and see what the algorithm is showing them? Because more than likely, that's the same stuff they've been clicking on, which is they're going to watch over and over. So if you go on there and it's all girl fights, then that's what they're watching over and over. If you go on there and it's all boys undressing or rap music or ballet dances or whatever, but when you'll be able to see what the algorithm is showing them based on what they click on. So
do TikTok, Instagram have like a? I know they have it like when you under 18 or you under a certain age, it shows you
under 14.
Oh, okay.
But no, I don't think they
like parental guidance.
Yeah, but you don't. These kids, they take the parental guidance off.
Yeah, they
know how to easily click it. They'll type in Google how to take the parental guidance off my TikTok. And then they take it right off. So, I don't know. It's annoying. All right, so I had actually put into ChatGPT, how did people start wearing fur coats and clothes? The answer it gave me was, the use of fur for clothing dates back thousands of years and can be traced to early humans who utilized animal skins and fur for warmth and protection from the elements. Initially, fur likely was obtained for animals being hunted for food, like we said, and the hides were repurposed into clothing. So over time, as societies developed, fur became a symbol of status and wealth, with certain cultures and civilizations incorporating fur into ceremonial attire and garments worn by people of nobility. Eventually, fur became more widely accessible as trade networks expanded, allowing the fur exchange of furs across regions. Today, while the use of fur remains contentious due to the ethical and environmental concerns, it continues to be used in fashion and clothing with increased scrutiny and regulations regarding its sourcing and production.
Okay. Regulations?
Regulations are good.
That's good.
Regulations would probably put in force by organizations like PETA and the other organizations that have been pressing on the media and pressing celebrities and stuff to stop the wearing of fur. But like I said in the beginning of the episode, if we're just repurposing or using all of the parts of the cow, I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah. Do you remember when they was killing dolphins? I think aquariums was buying dolphins for like $1 billion. And everybody went out into the ocean and was just killing. Like,
no.
Yeah. So I think that the regulations on the fur is good, because if a fur jacket is going for $1 million, then people will be out there hunting more.
Right.
And it'll probably mess with the food.
What do they need dolphins for? That's for fashion too?
No. It was for the aquariums.
Oh, okay. But why would you kill the dolphin? What, you want a dead dolphin in your aquarium?
They was killing the dolphins because they wanted the dolphins to be like extinct. They didn't want the dolphins to be so easy to catch because they wanted the price to go up. Ooh, so the less dolphins.
That's weird.
The less dolphins.
I'm gonna look into that.
It's on Netflix. It's called Seaspiracy.
Really? People are odd. So it's basically like they're trying to create a scarcity mindset, or like a supply and demand. So they're going to eliminate the supply so it can be more in demand. Yep. With living
aquariums is paying it
with living creatures. Let's be serious, you guys. Don't take this too far.
So maybe the fur people would have did the same thing.
But the cows, that's what I'm saying. Like, why kill a dolphin? A dolphin isn't doing anything. But the cows are already being killed for burgers and food and everything else. So why not just repurpose the fur into the leather goods industry? That makes sense versus a dolphin you just killing for fun to bring the price. Yeah. No.
That's it was crazy. So bad. Like the whole, they would lure dolphins all the way up into like the beach to lower levels of the water so that they can't swim away with boats, and then they'll just start killing them, and the whole thing just was like full of blood.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
disgusting.
Have you? Well, we talked about PETA. PETA is an organization that is against fur, and they go and protest, and usually they'll be at like fashion events, fashion week, fashion shows, protesting about killing animals, eating animals, and they've attacked a few. I feel like the only person that they actually got close to was Kim K. They poured powder on her at like a red carpet event. But then like other celebrities like Kelly Rowland, Kylie Jenner, they'll just walk up to them with the big microphones.
Oh, really?
And they'll be holding signs or whatever. But they actually like physically attack anybody except for like Kim K.
Right. And is it physically attacking her? Just
not pouring powder? No, not really.
But what does PETA stand for?
People of the ethical treatment of animals.
Okay.
People for the ethical treatment of animals.
Okay. Yeah, because I wasn't sure. So several fashion designers have been known for their use of fur clothing throughout the industry. Some notable names include Fendi, Christian Dior, Gucci, Versace, Prada, and Burberry. So, for example, Burberry, a British luxury brand, has used fur in its designs, creating fur-trimmed coats and accessories with its signature check pattern. Prada, an Italian fashion house, has occasionally incorporated fur into its collections. Versace is known for its bold and glamorous designs, has utilized fur in its collection, often incorporating it into the runway looks of high-end outerwear. But fur in general has been in and out of the fashion industry since the beginning of time, clearly, because when, like I said in the beginning, when humans were killing animals for food, they would use the hides for protection from the elements. Yeah. So fur just really was a smart way to...
I can understand that, right?
Yeah, a smart way to dress when it's cold. So I think there has to be a way for it to still be useful, especially if we're already killing these animals for food. But, for example, that's only cow, like leather. Yeah. But fox, hare, bunnies, rabbits, what are we doing this for?
Yeah.
You know?
It was this episode of...
Minks.
It was this episode of The Kardashians, and Khloe Kardashian, she joined with PETA for the I'd rather go naked than wear fur campaign, where they get celebrities to pose nude and wear a sign that says I'd rather go naked than wear fur. And they were showing her a video of how they're killing these animals and skinning them. And she was like, after watching that video, they didn't show it on like the episode, and she was like, after watching that, like, I'll probably won't wear fur. Have you ever seen Khloe in fur?
I've seen her in clothing that looks like fur.
Okay,
but so it's probably not real fur.
Oh yeah.
Would you?
Celebrities like Tyra Banks, Pamela Anderson, Taraji Henson, Wendy Williams, Taraji P. Henson, Wendy Williams, I don't know who these people are.
They what?
They all posed nude for this campaign.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think overall, fur in general is...
Oh, Waka Flocka did it?
I don't know who that is.
Waka Flocka Flame? You know who Waka Flocka Flame is?
It sounds like you're saying mumbo jumbo. But he went naked?
He He posed naked for the fur.
Really interesting. But I mean, I don't like fur, but I do like faux leather, which makes me think: would I like real leather? Like for these designer bags, a Birkin is probably made out of real leather, right? That's real cowhide.
Wow.
And then there's also alligator skin. Do we care about alligators surviving? Are alligators good? Because I don't think people are killing them for food. But they might. People eat alligator. Yeah. But I think they're kind of mean, though.
Yeah, they're mean.
I mean, but it's mean to humans, and should humans be in their swamp anyway?
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like saying that sharks are mean to humans. Well, you're in the shark's ocean.
Yeah.
You know? But I like the faux alligator skin. I like faux leather. I don't think I need real leather, real alligator, real, fox or minx skin. I don't need that. What about you?
I don't need it.
You don't need it?
I don't need it. I don't care. I don't think about it.
Yeah.
If it's cute, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wear this. Even if it's faux.
But if it's real, would you still wear it?
I never thought about it until now.
Right.
Until we're doing the research until.
Right.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not. But I'm wondering, in the future, will I go out my way? Like, say I have a stylist, I'm hosting a red carpet, and they say, oh, here's your outfit. Here is an authentic fox fur coat and the dress you'll be wearing. Am I going to be like, oh, give me a different coat?
Right.
In that 2 seconds of go out and get on the air? Or am I going to say, oh, actually, I'm not going to wear the coat because I'm anti-fur?
Yeah.
And the 2 seconds go. Or am I going to be like, okay, pop right into it. Let's get on the camera. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Da, da, da. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah. I can see myself being against it.
And taking a stand in the moment. Okay. Interesting.
I was in the fabric store in New York, and they had like real fox skin fur, and I touched it, and I was like, oh, this is nice, but it felt weird.
It definitely feels weird because it feels real. Yeah.
A fabric store around our way.
They have real
leather hides. Yeah, don't they? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember it was like uncomfortable for me.
Really? Okay.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was really pretty.
It's just not your thing. And I don't think it's my thing either.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we'll keep our eyes open to what that world is. Yeah. What is your takeaway from this week's episode?
My takeaway is I might be obsessed with Cruella now.
Really?
Yeah. Not the evil side, but her as a designer. I like her attitude.
You like her attitude. Okay.
And positivity. What is my takeaway? A positive takeaway?
You like Cruella. That's positive.
Okay.
Let me think. What is my positive takeaway? I think you know what I think? What? I think that fashion is starting to repeat itself.
Girl,
what? You don't know that's pretty much how it go every year?
Every year.
Every decade, every century, every year.
But now with social media, we getting the full-blown, like, everything they went through before is about to be plastered.
That's every year. That's every 5 years.
On the blogs.
Cruella got you thinking about the newspaper now? Because you saw the newspaper and the child, we ain't had newspapers in how many?
She made a dress out of newspaper. It was good.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I don't have no takeaway. I think I want my takeaway to be, I want my takeaway to be like, maybe I won't ever wear fur. Maybe that's my takeaway from this episode. But I don't feel like that's my real takeaway. I think my real takeaway is I want to look into how they make the fur and if they are repurposing the full cow when they make leather. I want to look into that without seeing any animals die. So that's my takeaway. I want to do research into how that is, and maybe I'll come back and share that information with the community.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have an opinion yet. I want to do more research on the fur world.
Yeah,
but I think I might be anti-fur.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, don't forget to count your blessings
before you count your money. Bye.
Bye.